So welcome to this next lesson on wheatgrass. Now, wheatgrass is a powerhouse in terms of its nutritional profile. It's got like 96 of the elements of the 116 elements on the periodic table. It's got loads of benefits. So if you just Google wheatgrass, benefits of wheatgrass, there'll be scores of, information out there that will help you convince you that wheatgrass is a good thing. Now as with everything, there's three ways to take it. Take the real thing if you can, and if you can't get the real thing or don't have time to juice the real thing, then take it as a powder, and if you can't get it in a powder form, take it as a capsule. There are lots of greens powders that I'll cover in the supplements module, and sort of my favorite greens powders that I use. But I also have it as often as I can. I wouldn't religiously say it's twice a day, every day, but for the most of after cancer, I've had it fairly religiously, sort of definitely on a weekly basis. But optimally, from the Hippocrates Health Institute, they recommend two fluid ounces shots a day. So that's two 60 ml shots per day. Now, not only can you drink it, so I went and bought shot glasses, and it's not tequila anymore, or it's not Sambuca, it's wheatgrass shots. So that's my Friday night party. So I just do two of these a day and I take it. You can also juice it and then you can freeze it. So I'll just grab some freezer trays, and you can actually buy wheatgrass fresh frozen from, in the UK, Akenbury Sprouts, but I'm sure in other countries you can actually buy fresh frozen wheatgrass, which if you can't have time or don't have time today to do the real thing, you can always go to the freezer to get the fresh frozen. And if you don't have time for the fresh frozen, you can just take it on the go as a blended powder or a capsule. So after you've done your shots, you can also juice an extra 4 fluid ounces, which will be 120 ml. And dare I say it, that you actually can do this as an implant. So part of the Feeling Fresh formula that I've introduced you to, one of the key courses on there is all about elimination. So getting all the good stuff into the body, but also getting the bad stuff, the free radicals, detoxifying the body. And one good way to do that is to use implants. So I'll cover that more in the elimination module, but you can juice 4 fluid ounces or 120 ml into a glass or into a nice little container beaker like this that I got, and you can go and shove it up your bum. So I'm going to crack on with juicing, and I'll come back to to having a wheatgrass shot and what it tastes like. So I've just finished juicing, and you can see here that I've now got a couple of shots that I've made. And one of the facts I thought about whilst I was juicing this is that when we get to how to grow this stuff, if you're going to decide to growing it, is that you can grow it with different grains. You can do it with a wheat grain, you can do it with spelt grain, and some of the best tasting wheatgrass I actually have in Hippocrates in Florida, which is made with the Canadian hard red winterberry. And the difference in taste is quite massive. Now, when you first taste wheatgrass, I can probably guarantee that your face will screw up and you'll go, what the hell was that experience all about? Now for me, because I was really good at taking lots of different types of shots, like lots of tequila, lots of Sambuca, I got really good at taking shots. So I just remember those moments and just follow that flow. I actually quite like the taste of it now, which is quite crazy. But yeah, so here's to wheatgrass. I even swill it around my mouth because it increases the absorption, but I quite like it.